Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, it feels a bit sensitive this morning. Um, I did not want to get up. I slept in quite late. I've got my phone out because I want to check the lyrics of a song. Um, before I came on, I was kind of like settling into the energy, trying to work it out because I feel quite hungover. I've got a bit of a headache. Feels like I've had a bit of a heavy night. Um, And the song that was coming up was Hung Up by Madonna. I think that's what it's called. And I thought, let's check the lyrics. Do we dare? What was that? How do I turn this off? Okay. My mouth's not normally. Um, Quit. Remove from dock. I'll do that. Okay. Wow. Okay, so for some reason my emails are attached to notifying me by the laptop. Okay. Which doesn't normally happen, like ever. I don't believe it's set up to do that. Well, it looks like it is now. Well, not anymore. Let's have a look at this bloody song. Okay, so it's Madonna, and I believe it's called Hung Up. And I was kind of putting that in with the hungover, and then it was like, time goes by so slowly. Aha, right, we've got the words up, and that's how it starts. Time goes by so slowly. Um, every little thing that you say or do, I'm hung up. I'm hung up on you. Waiting for your call, baby, night and day. I'm fed up. I'm tired of waiting on you. Time goes by so slowly for those who wait. No time to hesitate. Those who run seem to have all the fun. I'm caught up. I don't know what to do. Time goes by so slowly. I don't know what to do. Um, I believe that's about it. Oh no, we got some more. Okay. Um, every little thing that you say or do, I'm hung up. I'm hung up on you. Waiting for your call, baby, night and day. I'm fed up. I'm tired of waiting on you. Ring, ring, ring goes the telephone. The lights are on, but there's no one home. Tick, tick, tock. It's 1:45, and I'm done. I'm hanging up on you. I can't keep on waiting for you. I know that you're still hesitating. Don't cry for me, 'cause I'll find my way. You'll wake up one day, but it'll be too late. Ooh. And I believe we're just repeating about time going by so slowly. Okay, so let's see if we can make sense of why I'm channeling that song. I think it makes sense. First of all, I'm going to start with a postcard from Spirit. I've got the Druidcraft Tarot and the Archangel Power Tarot. But first, let's get a message from Heaven. Heaven must be missing an angel. So that was the song that was coming through, guys. I wasn't sure whether I'd be coming on, but normally it clears the air. It clears the energy that's kind of lingering around today. Okay, this is the card. You are loved. Let's see what the message is. I do feel like this is for the Divine Feminine, this reading today. So, dearest Jew, we here on the other side have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although they are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to animate life and birth it into existence. Love is without conditions, and it is based in reverence and a fierce and joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it, and we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. Love is when you no longer see yourself as other, separate from, better or less than, etc. When you act as love, you give permission to the world to thrive and grow as it will. Can you let go of what is not love and ask, What would love do? Love is waiting for you always and forever. We just adore you over here. Okay. So let's have a look. I felt like pulling a 10 card spread with the Druidcraft Tarot. Just coming in with those lyrics, like for the masculine, please don't cry for me. One day you'll wake up, but it will be too late. So, okay. What's the deal? What's the deal today? Let's get 10 cards out. You're going to give me a chance to shuffle them first. Well, that's him hanging around. Every little thing that you say or do, I'm hung up on you. Waiting for your call, baby, night and day. I'm fed up, I'm tired of waiting on you. Wow, I've only got 8 here. Very interesting. I feel the Divine Masculine knows this, Divine Feminine, that you're going to get fed up of waiting, and that you are actually just going to move on for good. So it feels a little bit like self-sabotage here, like the kind of, maybe they think that's best, you know, you just walk away, you carry on. Mr. Invisible here, watching the star. Okay, 7 of Swords. It's not an easy one to channel on the table, so let's have a look at this. The 4 of Pentacles. Building wealth, rootedness and security. Financial planning, building a business, using the power of Earth wisely will ensure a strong foundation. A preoccupation with accumulation may be to protect yourself from feelings of inner loss and inadequacy. Been putting yourself into work, Divine Masculine. Okay. Loss of compassion, withholding affection in relationships, greed and miserliness, a sense of safety, security and inner strength. Okay. So, Divine Masculine. You're in your King of Pentacles energy. Working on your money. Not love. No compassion. Responsible, steadfast and productive. You may experience an improvement in your finances or material circumstances. The steady progress and success of a business project or career. A traditional established organisation or profession. Okay, we've still got no romance on the table here. Hangman. Just what we're talking about. Okay, the message is go deeper now and let go of your striving. True freedom and independence are found through surrender. The keywords are reversal of values or attitudes, patience, surrender or sacrifice, peace and independence. So in love, Divine Masculine, yesterday. So in love, and today it's total rejection of the love. Okay. The meaning is peace, understanding and patience. The seeds of inspiration may soon be harvested in a period of successful creative energy. You could experience deep feelings that seem to have little to do with your everyday circumstances as your inner awareness and sensitivities develop. Letting go of expectations in order to discover more about a particular situation, a radical reversal of values or attitudes. yeah, in comparison to yesterday, the energy sucks today. Okay. Yesterday you were a sucker in love. Today you're having none of it. None of it, Divine Masculine. Two of Swords. Here's the Divine Feminine. Dilemma, opposition and procrastination. You may bring about a temporary reconciliation. Eventually the storm clouds will break and the conflict will be resolved. You may be struggling with a dilemma. A need for diplomacy, negotiation and integrity. Knowing when to confront, when to decide, and when to placate, calm or compromise. Knowing when to walk away. Okay. It's kind of like knowing when someone's time is up. Five of Pentacles, Divine Feminine here. Loss and dissolution. Material hardship or crisis. Caution is needed in making this interpretation. Dissolution and coagulation. The process of breaking down or loss is as necessary as the process of building up or gain. Divine Masculine carrying this weight here. 10 of Wands. Feels like the Divine Feminine's just kind of waiting around, knowing that you do have pressures, but it's getting a bit tiresome now. Demands, burdens and overwork. I feel like you've been overworking yourself, Divine Masculine. Carrying the weight of responsibility or obligations on your shoulders. The demands made upon you could result from initiatives that you set in motion impulsively. You may be too busy to relax and enjoy the results of your efforts. Uncomplaining acceptance of your perceived burden. Delegation, reassessing priorities and values. Okay, now we have the change around. Because you have the Magician that steps in here. Open yourself to the power of Awen and Nufri, of inspiration and life force, and let it flow through you and into the world. Creativity, inspiration, direction, willpower, life force, flow, first steps, empowerment. Realising your dreams, time for action. Use your willpower and your focus to take the first steps towards achieving your purpose. Stay focused and open to inspiration. Doubt and preoccupation will self-inhibit the flow of energy. Trust and let go of worries about your life to allow creative energy to flow. Now we're back in the daydreaming mode here again. You're toing and froing, Divine Masculine. Okay. One day you're happy as Larry. The next day you're like sad sack. Okay. 7 of Cups. Seduction, illusion, the Grail quest. Knowing the difference between the imagination and the physical. Difficulty choosing between ideas and possibilities. You may be faced with a number of propositions, but be cautious. They could evaporate. Divine Masculine. Exploration of potential may have turned into daydreaming, greedily taking an opportunity to satisfy desires. Loving from afar. Okay. Now we have the Star and the Two of Wands. Inner and outer are connected in perfect harmony. All you need to do is be. Intuition flows like a bright stream. Here's a Divine Feminine here, just being. Inner and outer are connected in perfect harmony. That was yesterday's energy. All you need to do is be. Intuition flows like a bright stream. The keywords: intuition, hope, optimism, healing, openness, calm, and bright prospects. Okay, so the Divine Feminine, stay in this energy. Confidence and tranquility. You may develop a calm, clear conscience. You may develop a calm, clear conscience in the future. Okay, you may develop a calm, clear confidence in the future. If you are in need of healing, you may find it helpful to tune in regularly to the star's bright yet tranquil energy. Inner feelings of positive self-esteem, well-being and vitality, inspiration. You may be the recipient of much love at this time. Nakedness, simplicity, naturalness, freedom and authenticity. You stand this energy, Divine Feminine. You may be the recipient of much love at this time. And they don't just mean the romantic love, do they? We'll go back to the postcard from Spirit. We here on the other side have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although they are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. And I believe that that's what we've got to go within to really source, guys. Source this love outside of our Divine Masculine's energy, or expectations, I should say. Let's look at Mr. Invisible here with the Two of Wands. Creative tension, a doorway, and exploration. The energy and potential of a partnership. Allowing the relationship between two ideas, projects or feelings to unfold and open up new areas of possibility. Although you are satisfied that you have everything you need, you may also long for more, like love, Divine Masculine. You may be searching for deeper meaning or contemplating taking a journey. Okay, let's look at the Seven of Swords here. Insight, strategy and research. I think you scared yourself, Divine Masculine. Okay, you're focusing back on work now. Too distracting. That Divine Feminine, that love, it's too distracting. She knows it distracts her as well. New ideas challenge old assumptions and great progress is made. Using intellect, wit or charm to gain an advantage or recover something that has been lost. But care must be taken not to start believing the ends justify the means. Strategic planning or research, espionage, deceit or escape. What are you running from? Well, let's have a look. Should we see what the Archangels got to say about this? I'm just going to pull 3 cards from the Archangel Power Tarot deck. There's the Legacy, the Ten of Ariel, the Ten of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess here, which is the Divine Feminine's energy. And we have an Epiphany. I was wondering with the High Priestess energy here when I said it's the Divine Feminine's energy. And then I was kind of feeling as if the Divine Masculine would have an epiphany. He's going to have to snap out of it. And then we have the Epiphany that comes through. So we have 2 major arcanas with a major offer here on the table with the Ten of Pentacles. The Queen of Gabriel, Divine Feminine, this is all being offered to you, so you're not to go off course or to be thrown off course by the current energy. Queen of Gabriel, passionate, charming, brilliant and independent. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. Okay. And the ability to attract helpful people, I feel like it's wearing a bit thin here with the Divine Masculine. Maybe the expectations of he may come in, and actually help the Divine Feminine, especially as we have the mission here on the table. But Divine Feminine, regardless, you're on your way. Let's look at the Queen of Gabriel, the Queen of Wands. Let's look at the situation. You can do anything right now. You may not fully grasp how wonderful you are, but those around you definitely see it. It's time to believe in yourself. Your kind eagerness to help others in their lives will attract people willing to do the same for you. Okay, let's look at the people. A very charming person who everyone likes. Someone who is able to balance all aspects of his or her life with ease and grace. Passionate, independent, friendly, beautiful, popular, busy, confident, brilliant, and unwavering. The additional meanings of this card: following through on advice you receive, going after what you want, experiencing excellent health. Okay, so you're definitely being prepared. I feel like you're both being prepared, but the Divine Masculine scared himself with the intensity of this love, so he wasn't as prepared as what he felt. Maybe he was. Feels like he felt like he was ready, and then he's kind of done a little disappearing act again. I feel like Divine's not going to let him off the hook that easily. So he might have to struggle for a little bit more. And the Ten of Ariel. It's a bit of a headache, isn't it? I feel it heavy on my head. The Ten of Ariel, whereabouts is... Ah, here we are, the Pentacles. Now, as you can see on here, there are feminines with children in the background. They are in Paris. Stuck in France. Okay. Now you have it all. There is so very much to be grateful for. You've been financially successful and no longer worry about money. There is a richness to live in, and it's all because of how diligently you've worked to get to where you are. Your family life has become one of the greatest blessings in your life. You may define family as your birth family, or perhaps you have a chosen family, with bonds that are just as strong or stronger. And I feel that's our tribe here, guys. Our tribe of divine feminines. And we have a few divine masculines on board. There is great love and support around you. You understand what really matters, and from that knowledge comes peace. Additional meanings of this card: happily ever after, community, family trees, and long-term investments. The High Priestess energy. Okay, Divine Feminine, the answers you seek are within you. They cannot be found through the intellect, but instead are a product of your deepest feelings. Emotional situations provide great insight right now. Emotional situations provide great insight right now. Intuition and psychic messages should be treated seriously and with great respect, as they can be relied upon with confidence. Your dreams at night may also hold keys to understanding what actions to take next. There may be aspects of your situation that you're unaware of, but Archangel Haniel can provide you with the enlightenment and answers you're searching for. This is not a time of action, but of reflection and meditation. Have faith that events will unfold perfectly and that you will know when to move forward. Remain patient and be at peace knowing that your inner guidance will not fail you. Additional meanings of this card: the power of the subconscious, the willingness to forgive, spiritual awakening, patience, the mystery and awe of the universe, keeping the confidence of others. Haniel is a beautiful and mystical archangel who can help you understand the mysteries of life. Her name means the grace of God, and as such, she is seen by many as having a goddess-like appearance. Haniel helps those who have embarked on an inner search for meaning and answers in their lives. She is a loving and wise spiritual guide who can assist you in developing your intuition and psychic abilities. Okay, let's look at this epiphany because it's really shouting the Divine Masculine. So I felt a bit hungover this morning, like it had been a busy night. Maybe that was in dream state. Okay, so Divine Feminine, you've got the High Priestess. Who are you conversing with? Well, it's the Hermit, the Epiphany. This card signals that you're on a quest to discover your true self. Divine Masculine. Meditation and quiet time provide great insight into the nature of your own heart and your life purpose. This is not a time of loneliness, but of inner joy and exploring your divine light within. You may find a mentor who magically shows up at the right moment. It could also be that it's time for you to share your own spiritual journey with others who are seeking a mentor. Now, this was about the help coming for the Divine Feminine. Helpful people, and it was kind of like the Divine Feminine here, not just expecting that to come via her Divine Masculine, but it does look like you might feel the urge to actually speak up about your journey. Okay, so it could also be that it's time for you to share your own spiritual journey with others who are seeking a mentor. Archangel Raziel holds up his lantern of enlightenment to welcome you to the starry mountaintop where self-discovery awaits. Starry, starry nights. It was most definitely a very starry night last night. Okay, big bright stars out there twinkling. That's what I noticed anyway. Additional meanings of this card. Consider life's mysteries. Spend quiet time alone. Be a light to others. Heed your own counsel. Wise advice is coming your way. So Archangel Raziel watches over spiritual teachers and students who are looking for insights or to tap into their own inner knowledge. You can call upon him to assist you in undertaking complicated metaphysical concepts. If you're finding it difficult to meditate, ask Archangel Raziel to help quiet your mind and allow your angels and guides to bring you the spiritual insights you're seeking. There's quite a pounding headache going on today, so actually trying to meditate and quieten the mind, a little bit challenging. That's what I'm finding in my own vessel. Okay, we'll go to the mermaids and dolphins. Why? Because I feel the energy's a bit watery. I feel this is balancing your feminine, masculine energies within Divine Feminine, your emotions, whilst the Divine Masculine sorts himself out. Okay. Oh, we've got Divine Magic. Extra magical energies surround your situation right now. Expect miracles. So it's like, whilst you take your focus away, Divine Feminine, it feels like the Divine Masculine's taking his focus away from the Divine Feminine for today. These energies change, swap and change, like kind of like no one's business. Okay, they're kind of hard to keep up with, but we've got Divine Magic here. This card signifies that the next oracle card you pull out of the deck is surrounded by divine magical energy. The Divine Magic card urges you to pay very special attention to this card and do your best to follow its message. The Divine Magic card indicates that a spiritual gateway has opened for you. At such times, your ability to manifest is heightened. Use this time to focus upon your desires. If you're unsure what you truly want, ask for divine guidance through prayer, meditation, or ritual. Okay, we have had this new moon, haven't we? I believe that was yesterday, the new moon energy. It's kind of like the biggest major shift since, in the energy since, I want to say, Lionsgate. So, okay. It's like 11 days. 11 days feeling this love continuously. You was on a roll. And then there's like this slump today. Okay, well, we've got Divine Magic surrounding this card that I'm just about to pull. We need to pay extra special attention to it. Synchronicity. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. And that's the thing about trying to break free from this connection. I want to break free. Is that you actually can't. because as soon as you decide to do that, break free, you'll notice that you'll get bombarded with sign synchronizations that actually tell you you was kind of accurate first time round. So what are you trying to break free from? This is what's coming. So as you surrender, it feels as if the synchronizations really get amplified now. Divine magic, which you may find extremely confusing when you're kind of feeling as if you're ready to move on and to let it go. So as a result of all your prayers and manifestation work, you're now attracting synchronistic events, those chance meetings, information that you just happen to receive, and other synchronicities are really answered prayers. By drawing this card, Heaven calls your attention to the synchronicity and serendipity happening in your life. The more you notice these magical events, the more they'll occur for you. Even better, write them down in a journal as a way to stimulate more synchronicity in your life. You may already know that there are no coincidental or accidental occurrences. This card reflects your recent focus on positive thoughts, which are being directed towards your desires. Like a magical energy beam, they can influence physical objects. Your optimism and faith are reshaping your life into a masterpiece that reflects your higher self. So, what goes up must come down. It's like, oh, there's a bit of a slump today. Okay. So it feels a bit like the self-sabotage that, you know, when you've been on a roll for a while. It's for a while. Let's try and get our words out. I feel it's the kind of energy of consistency. It's like, well, how long can you really stay in this element of happiness and being joyful all the time? Well, let's have a look at the Oracle Wisdom, the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. Oracle Wisdom. Let's just look at some Oracle Wisdom. So we've got synchronicity. There's divine magic here, so they're amping up the synchronistic events. So don't feel like there's any running away from this connection from either party. Impatience. So I feel this is the divine masculine. That's what's. I feel like this is what was coming up overnight. It's become a bit impatient. Electric blue moon. Living in electric dreams. Okay, the legend, Eaton grows impatient. Okay, I've got to read like the little quote first. If I don't take care of it, it'll never happen. So it's like the divine masculine, he's not taking care of it, so it's never going to happen. Okay. So Eaton grows impatient waiting for dawn, so he buys a used moon. Once it is in the sky, he steps back to see his handiwork. The moon will not stay in place unless he holds the cord. Sky God assures him that dawn will come when he lets go. But Eaton is fearful and grips onto the cord until he falls asleep, falls asleep and releases it. When he awakens, dawn has come and the radiant light in the sky is blocked only by his used moon. I do feel this energy last night, the divine masculine, after having so much love yesterday, they were kind of prepared. It's like, yep, in the morning, I'm going to do this. And then they scared themselves. Okay, and they've blocked out their own new dawn with like a cardboard cutout of a moon. Okay. The inspiration. Now is not the time to make a rush decision. You have made your needs known. Now leave it alone. You may block something wonderful from coming to you if you are hasty. Personal inquiry. Am I jumping the gun? If I'm honest with myself, am I forcing something? Key ideas. Scarcity thinking, being exhausted by your efforts, success through patience. Keywords unfolding, revelation and success. It's like you were so ready. Then you scared yourself. Was that, am I jumping the gun? Am I trying to force this? Okay. So the meditation, Divine Masculine, if you find you can get yourself into a meditative state today, imagine something you strongly desire. The electric blue moon appears and begins to cool the heat of your emotions. Write down any communication you receive in the moonlight. It is a message from the Council of the Great Spirits. Well, they have appeared here with the Epiphany. Okay, see if we can find out a little bit more about this. Let's go to a Sacred Spirit reading card. That head's pounding, isn't it? Looks like that hangman's awake from your point of view, guys, that side. Love and light. Love and light. Act with care. 26. Resistance, higher intervention is required, and act with care. Sending this love and light means two things. Love, the deepest form of unconditional love possible that you have in your heart and beyond physical comprehension, and light, the purest form of light that permeates any darkness and finds any cracks or imbalances that are unable to resonate at this frequency or vibration, gently raising those to this level. People can sometimes be resilient to assistance. Those with addictions or challenging behavioural or physical issues may not be able to ask or be willing to receive help. Feeling helpless can be overwhelming to caregivers and those with strong empathic qualities. Not being able to offer aid or having assistance refused when a person's pride is too great can also feel disheartening. More importantly, though, is to remember to respect their free will by acknowledging their own personal interference or intrusion into this person's life. Being too pushy in this area will have the opposite effect and personal karmic backlash, so make sure your ego is kept in check. Those stuck in victimhood, archetypes, or their emotional pain body are often not willing to be active participants in their own healing on a conscious level, particularly if their reasoning is recent or raw, including issues such as trauma and grief. Everyone heals in their own time, and it's important for respect to be given in this moment. All you can do right now is send this issue or person love and light. You are merely an observer in this case, and it is out of your control. Regardless of the physical outcome, there is little you can do except send this loving energy to this issue. Divine Feminine, just send love and light, guys. Love and light. This has the potential to energetically shift the situation into a positive outcome. Anyone you know can receive this loving form of healing energy. Purely sending from your heart with the celestial realm of 100%, pure light can alter lower energies into a higher frequency, helping those experiencing hardships or a tough time in life. The shadow aspect is pride, emotional and physical defiance and loss. The sacred crystal is a rose quartz. I shall carry mine with me today. The angel assistance is guardian angel Ramiel, giving and receiving, love, compassion. Okay, here's your affirmation. I accept I cannot save everyone. I choose to help those open to assistance. That's a good affirmation. I accept that I cannot help everyone. I choose to help those who accept assistance. Say that. I accept I cannot save everyone. I choose to help those open to assistance. I feel we're definitely going to end on a Mother Mary card, but I feel like I just want to get the Divine Masculine some guidance. Angel prayers, Divine Masculine. Okay, Divine Masculine, let's see if we've got some guidance for you. Spiritual abundance. Thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance. It mentioned, first of all, that you could have some money coming in, Divine Masculine. You may have been steered down this path just so that you could actually refocus yourself away from love and actually allow the abundance to come in. So it did pick up here that actually some money was coming. Okay. But it felt like it distracted you away from the love. But let's have a look at this, spiritual abundance. The angels want you to know that they are supporting you in all areas of your life. Follow your spiritual guidance and intuitive feelings, and they will bring you abundance in all areas of your life. Abundance is your spiritual reward for trusting and sharing your gifts, talents and light with the world. So all that hard work that you've kind of been, you've dedicated yourself to put in the work, like over the last 11 days, that's just about to be rewarded. Okay. Any material needs you have will be met at this time, and you are being encouraged to surrender any of your concerns in this area of your life to heaven. Allow the angels to take care of them for you. Okay, the expanded interpretation. You are a being of abundance. You are abundant in light, energy and love. With the Divine Feminine, that's like kind of what she consistently sends to you. Light and love, regardless. All that unconditional love. You are abundant in light, energy and love, and you are being encouraged to share this in every area of your life. Instead of asking what you need, ask yourself, how can I be of service? When you do so, you will align yourself with the universal life force, and it will take care of everything for you. So it's kind of like, don't screw up a good thing, Divine Masculine. Okay, you're on a roll here. There is a flow of support coming to you at this time, and those who dedicate themselves to service will receive the abundance of God and his angels. You may just be having a little bit of a lull. It picked it up yesterday about if there was a lull in the energy, you can find yourself with a grumpy, I can't remember what king it was that came out, but you're going to find yourself with a grumpy Divine Masculine when he kind of experiences this little drop in energy in comparison to yesterday. Okay, so I feel I'm just going to leave on a Mother Mary card, guys. I'm not going to play too much with this energy today. Now let's find out. I didn't really need to turn that around like that. Whoops. Okay. Shh. On the head. It's raining out there. You can weather the storm. I told that yesterday as well. Okay. Let's finish on a Mother Mary card. Our Lady of the Resurrection. Card number 18. The eternal light dwells in my heart, and as you enter into my heart, held safe in my love for you, that light becomes visible to you. It will show you the way through any darkness and help you understand the purpose of past suffering so that you can let it go and be at peace, free from confusion, shame or doubt. There is divine purpose within all that is. You have been struggling and now it is time for rest. Step into the light of my heart now, beloved, and let the darkness go. The time is drawing near for your resurrection and release. It is a strange paradox that when we are truly open to life, we must be prepared to die many deaths before it is time for our physical life to end. We might suffer deaths of relationships, of ideals, of identities, even of certain hopes and dreams. If we can mourn these deaths, give them proper attention and due acknowledgement, grieving in whatever way is respectful and truthful, then those deaths become sacred sacrifices on the altar of new life. It's all in order, guys, it's all in order. If we try to push past these many deaths, pushing them to one side out of fear that they may mean something terrible or frightening, then we will suffer more than needs be. Perhaps we become fearful if we feel that we are not in control of life and cannot prevent its powerful unfolding because we do not trust where life is leading us. Then too, we miss our chance to make a sacrifice and feel more connected with life and with death as a natural part of life. We don't have to be scared of these deaths, as painful as they may be. We can accept that they are signs that we are growing and life is flowing. We can even use them to gain confidence that a new direction, a new life, is calling us. There is always so much more to come, always. No matter how old we may be, or how jaded we may feel at times, there is always boundless life awaiting us. All that is needed is a willingness for us to be open to receiving it. The Oracle of Our Lady of the Resurrection is about discovering the light after the struggle, about life after death. Perhaps the deaths you have encountered have been literal, and you have lost a beloved through death, or perhaps by a parting of ways through separation of some kind. Perhaps your endings have been more subtle, internal, or symbolic. Perhaps you are going through that experience right now. Whatever the case, the Divine Mother speaks to you now about the promise of her light, about the resurrection, about the fact, decreed by her, that you shall indeed rise again. As you await the grace of her light to permeate your consciousness and help you rise up out of the ashes of your own suffering, reborn, you are asked to take a moment and connect with the wisdom of the owl. Let's show you this card again. This nocturnal creature can help you ascertain what it is that the darkness of death, the night time of the soul, has brought to you. Sometimes it is only in letting go that we are able to open up to receive. Sometimes the death opens us to new life in a way that no other situation could do. The blessing hiding in the death doesn't make it easier to bear. We must grieve honestly. But it does bring another perspective. One of hope, of emerging light, of the realisation that just as the sun breaks through the darkest night at the dawn, so too will Our Lady of the Resurrection lift us from even the deepest sorrow and gently urge us into new light, new understanding and new life. Take heed, beloved. Your time of darkness is swiftly drawing to a close, and a new day is soon to be upon you. The Holy Mother is with you, and together you shall celebrate. Wow, very powerful message today, guys. Let's do the healing process and affirmation, and I'll end on some "You Got This" cards. Okay, so you are sitting beside a woman in flowing white robes beneath a stark moonlit sky. Overhead, an owl silently swoops and lands at her feet. The moonlight reflects all its feathers and eyes, and you observe its strange beauty. Feel the silence all around you. You may feel emotions or thoughts arising out of you. If this is the case, just let them go into the night sky, absorbed into the darkness. The lady turns to you and, gazing into her beautiful eyes, you notice a light that begins to flow. A sunrise is taking place behind her gaze, and she is lit up from within. You feel joy as the sunlight flows from her eyes into your heart. Together you are illuminated in golden orange light. Feel your heart expand with love and warmth, and know you are blessed with new life now. You may finish this healing process with the following affirmation. Out of darkness I emerge into light, blessed and protected in the Mother's holy grace. Seeing as we have this card that come up, guys. Impatient for that new dawn. And the love and light with Our Lady of Resurrection. They look a bit similar, don't they? Synchronizations. You may feel as if you're sinking at the moment, which you are, but you're preparing to rise. Okay, guys, have yourself a peaceful, pleasant, relaxing Wednesday, and I will catch up with you guys soon. Okay, take care. Much love. Bye for now. Okay, I forgot to get you a "You Got This" card, so let's do what I say I'm going to do. 100 inspiring quotes. Guys, remember there's this divine magic here swirling around. Extra magical energy surround your situation right now. Expect miracles. And the message we have is enjoy it. It's happening. Every day I learn, I improve. On some kind of learning curve here. Or we're sitting out on the curb. Okay. Every day I learn, I improve. No backtracking then. And we shall leave it with this one that always likes to show its face. The comeback is always stronger than the setback. Bottom of the deck. No one is perfect. That's why pencils have erasers. Take down that cardboard cutout you've got. Do you have a cardboard cutout of your divine feminine, divine masculine? If you scared yourself, well, enjoy it. It's happening. You're going to have that for real. Okay, guys. I will catch up with you soon. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.